are back, y'all. We are back again. You all, I had some time to myself, and I was thinking, what am I going to do on this Saturday? Yes, this is my second recording today. And I had the time, so I figured, I don't know when this time will present itself again. So I figured, you know what? Let me just get on the podcast and holler at my peeps. So you guys, let's go ahead and wrap up season 1. Shall we? We've talked about some really grounded things, y'all, and I can't even tell you how appreciative I really am for you all joining me on this journey. Yeah, this journey of healing, transformation, and all the good things. You, me, and the world. Y'all, we are tackling it bit by bit. We are peeling off the layers bit by bit. We are chipping away at the old ice block bit by bit. You all, slow and steady is going to win this race. And you know what the race is today, y'all? I'm going to ground this race, this final episode in my first season. I'm grounding this race in freedom. Yeah, freedom. Because when we think about the why and the things that we do moving forward, sometimes we have to do a little reflecting. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to say to ourselves, you know what? What's all of this for anyway? All of this growth, all of this changing, all of this healing, for real, what's it all for? Like, what's the big deal? Why am I even going through the struggle of having to endure to get to a place that I don't know quite anything about yet? I know the journey is showing me some things. I know that the journey is proving to me that I'm on the right trajectory because certain blessings are coming my way that were not available to me when I was stuck in the past. Certain things and opportunities are opening up for me that were not opening up when I was stuck in the past, y'all. So that tells me, Anita, you must be doing something right. You all. Nobody said it's going to be easy, but every step you make, if it is the right step, you should find yourself experiencing some of the things that I just spoke of. Yeah, you should find yourself enjoying a considerable amount of blessings thrown your way by the glorious Most High. Now, as you see, I talk about the lessons a lot. I talk about the Most High providing us with the armor of strength in order to endure, to get through the hardships that guide us to the lesson. I talk about all of that. But you know what I haven't talked about yet? I haven't talked to you guys about, the icing on the cake, the end of the finish line. I'm going to tell you all, what's it all for? The freedom is your why in answering that question, what's it all for? Now, y'all are asking me, Miss L, what freedom are you talking about? Well, I'm going to go ahead and answer that question for you. But first, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Miss L. This is the altered image, the unfiltered truth. This is my second recording. We're going to go ahead and wrap up season 1. This is episode 5. We're grounding this conversation in the freedom that comes after you have gotten through the hard part. The freedom that comes after you've made that decision to have that discussion or implement the action to get through the hard part. The freedom that you experience after you go through the steps that need to be taken in order to get through the hard part. The freedom that comes after you learn how to embrace your inner child. I'm talking about the freedom that comes after you have learned to appreciate everything that has emerged after the narcissistic abuse that you have encountered. Yeah, y'all. There's some freedom that comes with this. Not only do you get the gift of confidence, because that comes, but Lord have mercy, thank you, Lord, you get the gift of freedom. I'm going to ground that concept for you right now. Yeah, because we ain't going to wait on this one. Y'all check it out. Listen. The freedom that I'm talking about specifically is the freedom that you really get an opportunity to enjoy, whereby you don't need nobody or anything to validate you anymore. You know why? Because you have learned and grown into your fabulous self. You have learned that, hey, I'm all that I will ever need. The Most High and I, that's it. I'm good. Now, anything that comes after the Most High and I, if it is sanctioned by the Most High, then I'm going to go ahead and say, all right, come on into my life. You're welcome. But if the Most High says, no, that ain't going to lead you down the path of freedom, that's going to lead you down the path of destruction, I'm going to say, you know what? Thank you, Lord. Good luck. Keep moving. See, there's a freedom that comes with having endured the hard stuff. You all, I'm talking about walking unapologetically. Y'all, that is a superpower. You know why it's a superpower? I'm going to tell you why. People will notice your confidence. People will be drawn to you. Now, this is something that you have to pay close attention to, because not every individual that's drawn to your confidence means you the best. They don't always have your best interest in mind. They don't. So it's up to you to learn how to discern who is for you and with you and who is faking the funk so they can now destroy everything that you have built. How do you do that? Y'all, that comes in prayer. You're going to have to talk to the Most High. You don't have to be religious, but you got to know that there is an entity way higher and bigger than you that is keeping you grounded in the midst of all of this craziness. So, yeah, you're going to have to say, hey, Lord, you know what? They look like they might be good. They sound like they might be all right. And Lord, you know what? They even act like they have my best interest in mind. But can I trust them, Lord? Yeah, you got to know. Can you trust them? What's your gut say? What's your intuition say? Yeah, the freedom in learning how to listen to your gut also ensues after you have dealt with, grown through, and successfully become the person that you, after you have gone through the trauma that has led you to the opportunity to successfully become the person that you are always meant to be. You start living a life full of consistent, constant joy rather than holding on to memories and moments of happiness. Now, I'm going to ground that statement because ain't nothing wrong with a memory or a moment of happiness. But let's be clear. Those are fleeting. A moment is a fleeting thing. It doesn't exist throughout time. It happens for a moment. A memory can be left with you throughout your lifetime. But the moment that produced that memory, even if it was in happiness, is still produced through a moment which is also fleeting. Now, that brings me to joy. Y'all, let me tell you something right now. Joy is everlasting. Joy is not fleeting. Joy is not something that comes and goes. No, the difference between happiness and joy is that joy is consistent. And do you know what joy is grounded in? Peace. And do you know what peace is grounded in? Freedom. Because in order to get to that beautiful concept of peace, you have got to give yourself the freedom to be exactly who you're supposed to be, because you will never live a peaceful life as long as you are fronting, pretending to be something that you are not. You will never live a peaceful life as long as you are doing that. When you become free, because you now have learned to love the new you, or in my case, the new me, I realize I can embrace the concept of freedom because I don't have to subscribe to anybody but the Most High and myself. That's it. I don't have to pretend or mirror anybody or accommodate another personality or even become another personality to accommodate a personality, because rain, shine, snow, or sleet is not going to matter, because I'm always going to show up as me. And for those people who want to be a part and get a little piece of Miss L, well, doggone it, if you're coming with the positivity, y'all better bring your beautiful selves on. Come on, because I'm going to embrace you. Because I know who I am, so therefore I know who I attract, and I will also know who I will accept into my life. I've learned how to discern. See, the freedom of becoming me has allowed me to understand discernment. I know how to pick out those people who are for me and the ones that are against me. That comes with freedom. You all, there's not much more that I can speak on with regard to this concept of freedom, y'all. Woo! Be free. Be free to be who you are supposed to be. It is a superpower. Moving forward in your growth and transformation, you're going to understand just how powerful you are. Because watch who you start attracting inside of your life. Watch what God does for you. Trust him, her, he, she. God is both in my book. And follow the direction that they have prescribed for you. And watch yourself be fascinated with your own growth. Watch yourself be encouraged by your own struggle. Watch yourself be amazed by the individual that you have become, because you have gained the most precious gift on earth, y'all. It ain't about no money. It ain't about no pride. It's all about the freedom to walk tall in who you are unapologetically. Unapologetically. That is the gift. That is the gift of freedom that ensues after you have gone through the hard stuff. That, you all, is going to be the end of season 1. This is episode 5. I'm going to publish this today too, you all. So you're getting two in one today. 2 in 1. I was feeling inspired, so there you go. Shout out to all my listeners, you all. I see us growing. I'm happy about that. Oh, shout out to APJ. You know who you are, girl. Thank you. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for your voice. Shout out to all of my narcissistic contributors to my growth. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. Thank you for catapulting me to the place where I am now. Because if it were not for you, perhaps I wouldn't even be here. So, hey, love to you too, narcissists. Love to you too. Shout out to my students. Yeah, I know you all are listening. I know one thing. You better get that work done. I know that. And shout out to my family that I don't necessarily share DNA with, but my family nonetheless. I love y'all. Shout out to this community, y'all. Shout out to this community. You all go to the YouTube. Go to my YouTube, because that's where you're going to get all of the links to this spot. This is a Spotify platform. However, all the links to this Altered Image, the Ultimate Truth platform is going to be found under my YouTube channel. So it doesn't matter what platform you listen on, I'm going to be there. Yeah, I'm trying to get to your ears. I need to get in those ears. I hope I'll then get into your brain a little bit and into your heart, because I only mean well. I only want to share good, positive things with you. And I just want to share my growth. And I'm hoping you'll do the same with me. Share with me your growth. Y'all, tell me about your experiences. Help me to grow with you too. Because that's what we do. There's that rhyme. All right, y'all. 15 minutes, 34 seconds, final episode to season 1. This is Altered Image, the unfiltered truth. You are with Miss L. Have an amazing week. Signing off. See you later. Love you. Mean it.